Why mikvah? Why do we observe the mitzvah of mikvah? Because it is a mitzvah. In observance of mikvah, we are fulfilling God's will to sanctify our most intimate and sacred relationship. There appears to be no other logical explanation. It is a commandment given to us by God. We trust that His infinite wisdom holds the true why. The letters of the word tevilah, immersion, when rearranged, spell the word habitl, which means the nullification of self to the greater power of the Almighty. Words composed of the same Hebrew letters have a significance and a connection to each other. What is the connection between immersion, self-nullification, and God? A baby in the watery environment of the mother's womb is totally and completely dependent upon its mother for sustenance and survival. Likewise, a woman's complete immersion in the waters of the mikvah signifies her total nullification to the Creator of the world. Through the mitzvah of immersion in the mikvah, a woman prepares a keli, a vessel, to accept her Creator and His presence, thereby eliciting godliness from above and thus enabling kedusha, holiness, to permeate and envelop the union of husband and wife. This is the fundamental purpose of this mitzvah, to unite Jewish married couples in holiness. If a woman is having any kind of unusual spotting or staining that is impacting her mikvah schedule, a competent rabbinical authority should be consulted. After all, the intent of Torah, God's law, is the sanctification of the union of the couple and not increasing their separation. This world was created as a very physical one, and we are given the power to spiritually elevate it with each mitzvah that we perform. According to Hasidic philosophy and Kabbalah, the word mitzvah does not just mean commandment or good deed. Mitzvah also means connection. Everything we do is designed to connect us with God in a very seamless, whole way. A baby starts life with a brit milah, circumcision, performed on the physical body. The laws of keeping kosher connect us to God when we eat. The mitzvot are closely involved with seemingly mundane physical activities such as eating or sleeping. By saying Shema before we sleep, or washing our hands in the ritual manner before eating, we honor and bless everything we do and give it significance. We sanctify our homes, even the most beautiful home, when we put a mezuzah on the doorway. It then becomes more than just a physical possession. Our homes become places for spirituality and holiness. If we think about the complexity and detail of the Torah and Jewish law, and how it covers every aspect of our lives in great detail, we realize there would be a big hole in Judaism if God gave us a way to elevate everything else in our lives and in our world, but omitted the intimacy of marriage. It is natural, in that sense, that there are mikvah laws. Marriage is so much more than having a joint bank account. It's more than sharing the master bedroom, and it's even more than just having a family together. Marriage that includes the mitzvah of mikvah is also a spiritual connection, a way to honor our lives together. That is really the why of mikvah. Anyone would love to be able to tell you that people who keep mikvah laws have marriages that are perfect, they never have an argument, and that all the children born of their union are smart and strong. But no one can make those promises. What the Torah does tell us is that the way to achieve spirituality in the marital relationship is for Jewish couples to follow the laws God gave us that govern this relationship. By not being casual about intimacy, by not taking it for granted, and by putting the marital relationship in this setting of mikvah practice, we have a tremendous spiritual connection. That spiritual connection is sacred, and it indeed brings blessing to the home. When you speak to women who observe mikvah, you get some very passionate and beautiful reactions about what they feel when they come here and how elevated they feel when they leave. What is so wonderful about mikvah is that the very act and the discipline of coming here and immersing oneself and then resuming that sanctified relationship with one's husband accomplishes something spiritual. People always try to find reasons for mikvah. For example, it does cause a woman to be with her husband at her most fertile time of the month. Or it may make a marriage seem more exciting. The truth is that even if the woman is not fertile and cannot bear children, or even if mikvah doesn't make her marriage more exciting, when she comes to the mikvah and reunites with her husband, she's performing that mitzvah, a mitzvah that God gave us to sanctify our most intimate relationship and surround it with holiness and respect.